Welcome back, everybody. If it's your first time visiting the channel, welcome. Go back and check out my other videos of this old 65 Lincoln Continental that we're trying to get running. Trying to get this old girl roadworthy, trying to make a driver out of it. Something we can just cruise around and have some fun in. On this episode, we're going to try to get some of these electrical gremlins resolved. None of the windows will work. They don't roll down, they don't roll up. The vent windows don't work. The power seats don't work. The heater doesn't work. A lot of small issues. I was hoping that when I bought one of these cars, that all that would just work. Unfortunately, that's not this car. So she's gonna need some love, she's gonna need some attention. We're gonna try to get this driver door window working. Hopefully it's just a little small wiring issue. There's a wire disconnected, a fuse blown. I'm sure it's gonna be simple. It's not. It's probably not. Let's just say probably not. So hey, hope you enjoyed the episode. Hit that subscribe button so you know when I have a new video coming out. If you have any suggestions or comments, or hey, you've got some knowledge that would help me out, put down in the comments. I appreciate you watching, and stay tuned. Thanks. I got the key on, and I haven't been able to get any of the windows to move. I know these things keep falling off, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and take the door panel off just to try to get this thing so I can access it a little better. Because none of my windows are working from any of my switches, so I'm assuming that everything starts here. So maybe the power, I did check 12 volts here, and I do have 12 volts. So I know that's not the problem. I'm getting voltage here into the bypass switch. And I should have looked at something and see how these door panels come off, but we're just going to do it the hard way. Try to figure it out as we go. Take all the screws out, and surely eventually it'll either come off or break. Am I missing anything? There's something behind the lights. Hey babe, will you give me a flathead screwdriver? Y'all help me remember that. Black, blue, yellow, red, yellow, black, blue, red, yellow, blue, black, red. Alright, let's ohm some of these switches out and see what they do. Assuming that's probably power, since I got the jumper in the middle. That one should work. That one works. Okay, so we got a couple that actually work. Maybe. Well, maybe. So I know it's not. Oh, the switches are bad, so that's a good thing. There you There's got to be something else holding this guy in. That's too easy. Nope, I think that's it. Oh, do I have to take that handle off? Nope, I don't. Alright, so here's our wiring. Alright. Man, look at this. She's certified. October 1964. Quality control. Looks like an easy piece to recover if we need to recover it. Alright, when I push it up, I got 12 volts there. And I got 12 volts there. So I know this switch is working. And I've got power coming to it. Alright, on this one, 12 volts coming in, touch the front, 12 volts, 12 volts. So the good news is it seems like my switches are working. Bad news is, alright, that switch is working. Because these switches are like 90 bucks a piece. Alright, yeah, switches are working. My windows aren't working. So, aha, oh my word. I think I found part of the problem. They've been off. Oh my gosh. Check that out. Maybe I should have, that's a massive window motor. Okay, that would be part of the reason the window is not working, is because it is junk, absolute junk. Great. Well, I'm hoping all of them aren't the same, but how does all of this get in here? I'm not even sure how that gets in this door, unless it's up here. So, man, I've never seen a power window motor that big, and a one that's just eat itself apart. But that's why we're not getting anything. It actually wasn't even hooked up, so it makes me really scared to look at the rest of the doors. All right, so donor Lincoln. Hopefully this is the reason I bought the donor Lincoln. It's so that half the things that don't work on that car work on this car. Oh Lordy, she is right. Golly, I need old Derek Barry here to tell me what this smell is, because I don't know. But it's rough. God. Man, there are some. Well, I don't even know what that is. Let me see that. I don't even know what this is. What's that supposed to be? It's like, there's more of it. I don't even know. I don't know if that's, I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's poop or dinosaur eggs or what. It's nasty. All right. So let's get this thing off and see what we got in here. I hate tearing this car apart because it's actually a pretty nice looking car. But I'm gonna do my screwdriver. The car's not, this will be a Phillips. The car's not horrible. Like it's it's rebuildable. But I'm gonna tell you, when I redo this car, there probably won't be one Lincoln part on it. I'm gonna gut it. I'm gonna do a later model wiring harness or a aftermarket wiring harness. I'm gonna do later lower voltage window motors. There won't be anything left. I'm not doing Lincoln brakes, anything. Gut it, replace everything. I was hoping a lot of these items like this would be good, but they're actually kind of pitted too. I guess that's to be expected. But hey, I got them. This isn't going to be a show car anyway, at least not anytime soon. Maybe later on, but not anytime soon. We're just going to try to get it on the road, take it out on some date nights, go to church. All right, we're going to attempt to get this motor off. And it looks like it's a 5/16. I'm going to pull this motor off, put it on the other car, and see if I can get at least one window working. I guess we're taking the window regulator off. There's one screw on the back side of here. The window regulator is in the way and I can't get to it. So if I could get to that, I think this would pop off, but it's definitely stuck right there. So now I can get this last bolt off. And there we have it. Have y'all ever seen anything like that? That's the original motor that was in this car. Like, it's messing my floor up and everything. Like, it's literally, she exploded from all the, man. And the funny thing is, here's a little rust in the bottom of the door, but you would think if that thing was that rusty, this whole door would be rotten out, but she's not. I mean, there's probably more than I see, but it's, yeah, maybe. But this is like a mainly rust. What a mess. So the problem I'm having right now is so right here is your little bypass switch. So you can either lock the windows, or you can see that. You can either lock the windows, have a normal motor, you can bypass it. The bypass switch will give you power when the key's not turned on. So if like it's raining outside and you don't have your keys, you can bypass and roll the windows up. Well, I went ahead and jumped that and I got power. And what I'm running into is I can hear these motors clicking. This is that newish old motor that doesn't look horrible. They came out of the other car. It's rusted in here. I can hear it clicking and it's getting warm, but it's not turning anything. Same thing with the motor up here. I can hear it clicking. So I guess all this stuff is just froze up. And the funny thing is like none of the windows work. Not one window works. So it looks like I think I'm gonna try to find a later model window, and maybe something that's not this big and doesn't require this much voltage or this much current, I mean. So I'm gonna see what kind of retrofitted stuff can work on these. But right now it looks like I'm going through, I haven't taken the other door panels off, but it looks like I'm about to go through 4 door windows and 2 vent window motors to get them to work. So not real happy about that. I don't know if there's a way I can get it freed up or not. I'll do a little research and see if there's a way to free these motors up. Well, I tell you what, some days you just have a good day. I've been working on the old 57 truck all week and I'm tired, sweat. I probably done sweated 75 gallons of sweat out this week, and I resting a little bit, and I said, you know what, it's bugging me to death about that Lincoln window motor. The thing looks brand new. It don't look brand, it doesn't look brand new, but it looks like it ought to run, right? It ought to run. She's pretty, she's there, you know, I can hear it clicking. So I got out here and I took the old death wheel out. Let me see if I can get them back together so I can tell you what I did. So I pulled this guy out right there, and then I got here and I pried this guy out. If I can get it back out again. Well, there we go. I got that guy out. And then I sat here and I said, you know what? We're gonna see if we can get this thing. I actually gotta take the screw out of the end too to get this gear to move. But I went ahead and I sprayed this down real good, and I just beat on it. I beat on it, kind of knocked it out some, got it moving a little bit. Lubed it up some more. I beat on it some more. I lubed it up a little more, then I beat on it some more. And look at there. Looky there. Ah, dog. She's fast too, son. I'm telling you, she's fast. So I'm not sure what happened, but she's running. So what we're gonna do, lube it some more, beat on it some more. I need to get a little grease and put in here, but I'm real curious if this thing will actually turn this window. So what I'm gonna do, there's that end piece. I guess it's actually adjustable, it looks like, because this screws in and it's got a little lock nut on it. So I'm gonna put this back together, see if she'll still turn. See that the other Lincoln I bought, it's got tags on it from '85. That car has not been touched. I think it's actually rescued from the junkyard. And I think it was rescued from the junkyard. So in my mind, all the parts are NOS parts. You know, they're there. They ain't been used in 30 years, but they should be good. And I know that's not gonna be right on all the parts, but at least some of the parts. So, all right, man. If I can get one window done, I will be happy. Just one window. That's all I need right now. So we're gonna try to get this guy bolted back up. And y'all believe, can you believe that the locks are vacuum? Is that right? That can't be. Is that right? The windows are right off vacuum? A vacuum. The door locks. They look like they ran off vacuum. I don't know how I feel about that. I can't say I've ever had a car that had the windows ran off vacuum, so I'm not so sure what I think about that. So that one goes there. That one ought to go here. All right, let me go get another screw and some tools. I'm gonna get this on, and I'm gonna try to see if it works. I'm gonna turn the camera off in case it doesn't work and I cuss a whole lot. My mama doesn't hear it, so be right back. All right, so you would think Ford would put maybe one little hole in this little window regulator right here, that maybe when you go up and down, there's one little hole that you could get to this screw. Just a little hole, it's all you need, one little hole. But there is not a little hole anywhere that I can get to that screw. So to get to that screw, I've got to take the window regulator off. Which is just ridiculous. Ridiculous. So, half inch. So I'm going to take the window regulator off and so I can get this window out. Just so I can spin this enough to get one little screw. Come on, Ford. You gotta do better than this. That one's out, that one's out. Let's try this. Try this again. Before that window comes barreling down. Cuts all, there we go. A lot better when you got two hands. So. Yeah. Yeah, mule. Alright, this is getting tiring. Let's get this thing on there and get it back in. I'm excited to see it work. You gotta get your shaft. That shaft has gotta go on the back of that hole. And then there's only a certain spot that it'll fit it. So I'm gonna rotate it up to here. And then I'm gonna put my 3 screws in it. Alright, so I slowed down a little bit. Took this thing back off. I went ahead and cleaned it all out. Hey, it's hot out here. And I'm gonna tell you, when it's hot, you're just trying to get done and stop sweating. But I was like, well, I tried to run it into the gear and it wasn't going real good. So I went ahead and took it all apart, cleaned it all back up, lubed it, put some oil in it, and now it looks like we're gonna be, hopefully we're gonna be all right. Yes, that is an umbrella. Like I said, it's hot. It's hot, okay? I got a little munchkin coming out here. Hopefully in a minute. They said they're coming. And we're gonna try to get this window back on, and hey, maybe, just maybe, we'll have one done. All right, watch this, watch. Hey, yes, sir. It sounds, that's loud. That thing is really loud. But hey, one window working. All right, I probably lost my ground on my battery. Anyway, we got a window working. I'm excited. Oh, my elbow. Funny bone, not so funny. God. Ow. All right, I'm gonna call. All right, I'm gonna call a door window done. I'll do a little research and see if I can come up with some better, some replacement window motors, maybe something a little stronger. That way I can just pop a door off, pop one out, pop one on. But hey, I might try to rebuild all of them. We'll see. We'll see how much time I got. I still got the vent window one that's up here. I haven't even. Man, I don't even know if I want to get into it, because I'm sure that, or at least not right now, because I'm sure that to get it out, you probably got to pull the vent window out and everything, and you probably got to hopefully not drop this window. No, you shouldn't. It's got a track here, so, which that probably comes out with the vent window. Anyway, I'm not going to worry about the vent window right now. I'm going to try to get all 4 windows working, but I got one window. I got one window working. Now I can at least drive it and not die. So, hey, we're getting somewhere. So, all right. All right, so here's where we're at. We actually made a little progress today. I got one window working. I got the seat motor doing motor things. I think all the cables are broke because it won't go anywhere when you push the button, but the motor is turning. I got it cranking by the key again. I got the timing adjusted. I got the carb adjusted. Oh yeah, I actually rebuilt the little quick fuel. I took a Holley 4150 rebuild kit, and I rebuilt the quick fuel. Just the needle and seat and some of the gaskets and that kind of stuff. Got a new starter relay on it. This battery post, the old one's actually rusted, which was causing me a lot of problems. But so it'll crank with a key, it'll move, it will drive-ish, kind of a little bit. Not great, but it will drive-ish. And hey, we're getting somewhere. I'm not getting a lot of time to spend on it because let me show you guys real quick, because what I've been working on, been taking all of my time, but I got to get it done, is this girl. I'm working on fabricating bumper brackets because it's a 87 model frame, but I got the grill in, I got all the inside stuff powder coated. She's looking kind of pretty. She's getting there. I still got to do something to the firewall. I got it up a little higher in the front so the tires don't rub. Got the rear bumper brackets made and got that on. So that's what I've been mainly working on, but the Lincoln's gonna get its day. So we're slowly nitpicking at it. Get this truck a little further along. I can spend some more time on it, but here's the good thing. It acts like a car now. Crank it. She'll crank. She's cold-blooded, but she'll crank. Small vacuum leaks. A lot of this car ran out vacuum, but she's getting there. Down and right. Oh, and I noticed too that the thermostat was sticking on it, so the motor's running a little warm. So I've got to get the ignition wired up and then get the thermostat replaced, and then hopefully we'll make a driver out of it. It's a little better. It's a little better. That's all I asked for, a little bit better. And so just appreciate y'all watching. Stay tuned. I'll have more videos coming out, probably one next week. Probably start tackling some of the windows. I don't know if I'll videotape all that because I don't know if y'all want to watch that much redundancy, but we're gonna get her going. I gotta get the heater working. I've got to get I got about everything working. I gotta get all the gauges working. I really need to get the gauges working. That should be pretty simple. So, but stay tuned. Thanks for watching, guys. Hey, hit that subscribe button so you know when I have new videos coming out.